Rapid revision to the chapter Mineral and Energy Resource, my dear class 10 student, from your geography book. Right from your toothpaste to your night cream, everything is made up of mineral. Everything you use in your daily life is made up of mineral. The minerals have importance in our life. Similarly, this chapter is very important in your class 10 journey. Welcome to Deeksha Vedantu. This is your faculty Tanvi Ma'am, and I am giving you rapid revision of this chapter. Talking about minerals, the starting line of this chapter is mineral is indispensable part of human life, right? Because everything we use in our daily life is made up of mineral. Either it is precious or not. Everything is made up of mineral. So let us know what actually mineral means here. Basically, mineral is a homogeneous, naturally occurring substance, okay, which have a definite internal structure. It is a natural occurring substance which have a definite what? Internal structure. And the combination of these minerals are known as rocks. But do you know that minerals are obtained from ore? Now what is ore, ma'am? Isn't it ore? Basically, ore is a substance which is mixed up of minerals. When the impurities are removed from it, then it is the final destination, that is mineral. Okay, so whenever the impurities are removed from the ore, the leftover thing what we get is the final mineral. For an example, iron, copper, zinc, limestone, sandstone, diamond, everything is what? A mineral. Okay, so now understand the point that in this chapter we will cover the classification of minerals, the nature of occurrence of minerals, which itself is an important part. Then we will study about the type of minerals like metallic, non-metallic and energy minerals. Okay, then we will focus on each of the minerals and ending the chapter with the conservation of minerals. Let us start. Basically, the minerals are obtained by various sources. Okay, there are the mode of occurrence. The first one are igneous and metamorphic rock. We know the structure of earth. We are studying it since class 6, that below the earth crust lies the mantle, okay, and below the mantle lies the core. In the mantle and the core portion there is what? Liquid molten lava. When that lava comes out, it led to the formation of what? Igneous rock. What? It led to the formation of igneous rock. And in the earth crust, pay attention over here, and in the earth crust there are various cracks, crevices, faults, folds present, okay, out of which these minerals comes out and we use it in our daily life. Got the point? The larger ones are known as lodes, okay, the larger openings, the larger faults are known as lodes, and the smaller ones are known as veins here. Smaller ones are known as veins. Example are tin, copper, zinc and lead. Then let us move to sedimentary rock. When these igneous rocks and metamorphic rocks travel long distance, it break down into sediments. These sediments get concentrated, accumulated, and whenever the pressure is applied, led to the formation of which type of rock? That is sedimentary rock. Example is coal, iron, gypsum, potash, salt, sodium salt, etc. Pay attention, the salt, the type of salt is found where rate of evaporation is higher. The rate of evaporation is quite higher. The third one is decomposition of rock. So whenever in a rock there are substances that are soluble in nature, okay, when the soluble elements get soluted, then we get the type of ore or mineral, that is bauxite. Example is bauxite. Third one is alluvial deposits. We know there are large rivers that carry sediments along with them and get them deposited near the riverbeds. These deposits are also referred as placer deposits. Example, gold, silver, tin and platinum, and the last, not the least, ocean beds. Below the ocean there are rocks which have minerals along with them like common salt, magnesium and bromide. Like we know that from the river water, from the water of ocean, after evaporation, what we get is common salt. Why do we get the common salt from there? Because the rock contained that minerals. Got the point? So these are basically the 5 mode of occurrence of what? Minerals. Important 5 mark question for your class 10th. Come to what's the classification of minerals? Minerals can be classified as metallic minerals like iron, copper, zinc. Okay, then let us talk about non-metallic mineral, limestone and sandstone, etc. Energy minerals like solar energy, wind energy, coal, petroleum, etc. If we divide metallic minerals into ferrous, non-ferrous and precious, we are going to talk about all of them in this chapter because a separate explanation to them is given in our book. Okay, come on, let us start with the first one, but before starting it, I want to tell you that the minerals are not evenly distributed in India. Do you know that diamond is found in all the parts of India? No, diamond is found only in the Rewa district of Madhya Pradesh. Okay, do you know that iron is found in all the parts of India? Not at all. Do you know that Himalayas are devoid of minerals? So it is clear that because of the geographical differences, minerals are not found everywhere similar in earth, rather they are unevenly distributed. Like if we talk about peninsular rocks, okay, the peninsular part of India, and do you know that it is also known as mineral bed of India? What it is known as? Mineral bed of India, because it consists of many metallic, non-metallic minerals, even energy minerals also. Then the sedimentary rocks that are found in the western and eastern flanks of India. Now see, the western part of India, that is Gujarat. The eastern part of India, that is northeastern India. Okay, here majorly petroleum deposits are found, natural gas deposits are found, etc. The third one, that is Rajasthan. Basically, Rajasthan is an area which consists of non-ferrous minerals. Okay, non-ferrous mineral like mica, etc. The last but not the least one, the vast alluvial plains of North India are almost devoid of economic activities. And do you know what is the reason? The reason is plate tectonic theory that you studied in class 9th. And if you remember it, just comment down, yes ma'am. Okay, so yes, minerals are not evenly distributed in India. And my dear students, I know that the exams are over your head, your pre-boards are coming, your final exams are coming, and you need a perfect notes for that. For that notes, we have made a for all those notes, we have made a WhatsApp channel, Deeksha Vedantu class 9, where you will get all the lecture PDF notes, class updates, and many more strategies for your class 10. You just need to join that channel. Okay, we are starting with type of metals. Okay, in that we will start with ferrous minerals. So ferrous mineral is a type of metallic mineral. Okay, iron ore. India is a nation in which ample amount of iron ore is present, that too in two types. The first one, that is magnetite, and do you know this is the finest type of mineral, iron ore particularly, the finest iron ore which consists of 70% of iron. How much it consists of? 70%. The second one is hematite ore. Hematite ore is little, like what we can say, little bad in comparison to magnetite, but it is widely available and widely used in commercial market. It consists of 50 to 60% of iron ore. The places which are rich in iron: Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Karnataka and Jharkhand. Now you might be thinking that, ma'am, show this in the map. Yes, I definitely. Now let us talk about major ore belts, iron ore belts of India. And from this chapter, this is also an important map work. This is your map. See, there are 4 iron belts of India. The first one is this. This is what? This is Odisha Jharkhand belt. This is Odisha Jharkhand belt, where there are mines like Mayurbhanj, Kendu, Johar, etc. The second one is Chhattisgarh belt. Okay, the second one is Chhattisgarh belt, where you have iron ore mines like Durg and Beladila. The third one lies in Karnataka. And the fourth belt is Goa belt. Okay, Goa Konkan belt particularly. Do you know that from this Chhattisgarh belt, the port city Vishakhapatnam is used for the export unit. Similarly, from this Odisha Jharkhand belt, Odisha's port, that is Paradip, is used here. In Goa, Marmagao port is used. So basically, there are 4 types of iron belts in India: Odisha, Jharkhand, Durg, Chhattisgarh, Ballari, Chitradurg and Maharashtra Goa belt. Very important question for your class 10. Let us move to the next one in manganese line. Basically, Let us move to the next one in ferrous mineral, and the second one is manganese. So we are completed iron, the next one is manganese. Basically manganese is very useful mineral for the making of steel because it enhances the strength of the steel when manganese is added. 10 kg of manganese is required for the manufacturing of 1 ton of steel. And do you know which area in India? Madhya Pradesh is the major state in which manganese is available, and that is 33%. Right after Madhya Pradesh, it is Maharashtra with 27%. Again, why it is used? It is used to make steel. It is used in the production of steel. Okay, we have ended with ferrous minerals in which we studied iron and manganese. Moving to non-ferrous one. Non-ferrous in which important is what? Copper. And do you know India is critically deficit of copper? We do not have it in ample amount. Okay, but this is a metal which is malleable, ductile and good conductor. Okay, if you know what is malleable, it can be shaped. It is ductile, it has a sonorous ability and a good conductor of heat and light. This is the reason it is used as an electric cables, electronics and chemical industries. In India, the leading producers of copper are Balaghat mines in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, then Khetri mines in Rajasthan and the Singhbhum mine in Jharkhand. Do you remember in the same Singhbhum mines, coal ore are also present? Okay, the ores of coal are also present here. Moving to the next non-ferrous mineral, that is bauxite. Right, bauxite is basically ore of aluminium. Okay, from bauxite we get alumina, which is then converted to what? Aluminium. And in India, if we talk about India, the state which is the largest producer of bauxite is Odisha. It is 65% producing state. So the major bauxite is available to us from where? From Odisha. Okay, so formed by the decomposition of rock rich in aluminium silicates. Basically it gives strength to iron. It gives strength to iron and have good conductivity also. It is found in the Amarkantak Plateau, that is in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Maikal Hills along here also Madhya Pradesh, and the Plateau region of Bilaspur, Katni. I just told you that Odisha is the largest producer of what? Producer of bauxite ore from which aluminium is obtained. The topic of metallic minerals end here. Okay, moving to non-metallic minerals, the first one we can study is mica. Do you know the table, the study table of your class, you're sitting it, okay? It is made up of, it is covered with a sheet of mica over here, which add beauty to it. In major furnitures we use at our hometown, at our home, are made up of what? Mica, to beautify it. In the time, in our like old time when we didn't have plastic conductors, okay, when we don't use plastic switchboards, at that time mica switchboards were used. So mica, how it is obtained, it is made up of series of plates and leaves. Basically the leaves which get decomposed, okay, it get concentrated in one place, and that series forms the layer of plates, and that plates are known as what? Mica. It can be clean, black, green, yellow, brown or red in color. They have very good dielectric strength. They are strength, okay, they are having strength in it. Low pressure loss capacity, insulating properties and resistant to high voltage. That is the reason it was used as what we can say surface of the switchboards to provide what? Electric current, okay, to protect from electric current. It is used in electronic industries largely. Not very important topic, can come in 2 mark. That's it. Now moving to the next rock mineral here, that is limestone, chuna fattar what we call here, right? Rajasthan is the major producing state of limestone in India. It is the major producing state, what we can say, state of limestone in India. Do you know that this is a mineral which we can see as a rock itself? We do not need to take out the impurities to see it. Like if we talk about diamond, it has a process of making it in a mineral. But limestone, we can see large rocks of limestone available. It is found in rock composed of calcium carbonates and magnesium carbonates. These are formed in sedimentary rocks. These are found in what? Sedimentary rocks. Okay. Now, up till now we studied is what? The types of minerals, in which we studied metallic iron ore, then we went to what? We went to manganese. Then in non-metallic one we studied bauxite, okay? Then we moved to the rock mineral, that is limestone. But do you know that there are various hazards of mining, right? Mining is an activity which is authorized and controlled by the government of India right now. But there are certain illegal practices that still exist, and definitely it affects the life of the people. The way by which we are transforming our environment is literally hazardous to us. And how it is? See, whenever there is processing of minerals, there is very much dust and noxious fumes coming out of it, right? The people who are indulged in that activity, who are providing you all the minerals, right, and we are using them very, very badly. Basically, they work there, right? In the process, there are fumes and dust that is inhaled by them, which led them the vulnerable pulmonary diseases. What is pulmonary diseases? The diseases in lungs of human, okay? Risk of roof collapse. What happened for mining activity? Like, this is an earth crust, okay? We start digging from here. We dig this because we know that there is a mineral found here, right? There are sometimes chances that this crust, the width of this crust reduces and it can fall, which definitely led to the death of millions of people working below it, right? There are chances of fire in coal mines, which is very definite. Water resources in the region get contaminated because what happened? All these mines are open. Whenever rain comes, along with that water, rains take the minerals and mix it with the river valleys. And that rivers get contaminated, water get contaminated, leading to the cause of many river-based diseases, waterborne diseases particularly. Okay? Dumping of the waste and slurry lead to degradation of land, soil and water, that we know that. And this is the reason we need to focus upon good methods of mining. But do you know that minerals are definite in nature? That means they are finite and they are non-renewable. If we are doing the continuous extraction, they will definitely leads to the end of this minerals one day, and we all are aware about that. So there is a huge need, we need to conserve them. How we can do that? Recycling can be used as a practice, and other than that, certain improved technologies can be used. Okay, so we here have completed what? Metallic minerals, non-metallic minerals. Moving to the energy sources, there are two divisions of energy sources. A definite 5-marker question going to come in your exam as conventional sources and non-conventional sources. So basically, conventional sources of energy are the resources which we use since time immemorial. That means in our older times. Like coal was used as a source of energy in older times, but solar energy is something new to us. Okay, so conventional resources are old type of resources we use. They are non-renewable. Once you use one, exhausted, will take millions of years to get regenerate. Okay, they do not produce green energy, because whenever we burn coal, definitely it leads to pollution. Firewood, cattle dung, coal, petroleum, natural gas and electricity obtained from thermal energy, like example coal, are the examples for what? Conventional sources of energy. Talking about non-conventional sources of energy, they are renewable. Okay, they are unlimited in nature and are eco-friendly, and we have discovered them a few years back. They produce green energy, do not cause us pollution, solar, wind, tidal, geothermal, biogas and atomic energy. Ma'am, we are not clear with all of these, so don't worry, I'll explain it. But this, take it as a snap, because this is a definite 5-marker in your exam. We will start with coal. Okay, talking about coal, it is the most abundantly found fossil fuel. Okay, it is used for electricity, power generation, heat and many more work in our daily life. It is basically formed out of compression of plant materials, fossil remains over the million years. When they get compressed, it led to the formation of what? Coal. Do you know there are 3 types of coal found in India? Okay, there are 3 types of coal found in India. The first one is bituminous coal. Okay, and bituminous, after bituminous we have anthracite coal and the lignite coal. Basically the difference in the type of coal is because of the moisture content in it. Okay, the more the moisture is, pay attention, the more the moisture is, the low quality of coal it will be. And lignite is a low brown grade coal. Why? Because it has high moisture content. It is very common sense. Whenever there will be what? Whenever there will be high moisture, the burning capacity reduces here. The famous coal mine is Neyveli reserves found in Tamil Nadu. Now, because of the geological differences in the age of coal found here, we divide coal into 2 types, Gondwana coal as well as tertiary coal. Pay attention, it's Gondwana coal and tertiary coal. So coal that took more than 200 million years to be formed. Okay, that is type of Gondwana coal found in Damodar Valley, West Bengal, Jharia, Raniganj, Bokaro. That means the region of West Bengal, Odisha, Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh. Got it? The next one is tertiary coal that took 50 million years to form, and it is found in northeastern states of Meghalaya, Assam and Jharkhand. Hope you got this. Okay. After coal we have petroleum. What do we have? Petroleum. The uses of petroleum: heat, lighting, lubricant for machinery, and it is one of the important element. Hence it is known as nodal industry for synthetics, fertilizers and chemical industry. Talking about formation, it is found in association with anticlines and fault lines. Just in this chapter we studied in the starting the mode of occurrence of rocks, and we have seen that beneath the earth crust rocks are, minerals are produced in what? In what we can say faults, okay, joints, etc. So yes, petroleum is obtained from the same occurrence from igneous and metamorphic rocks. When oil is trapped in the crest of upfold, petroleum is also found in fault traps between porous and non-porous, what we can say, rocks. Okay, so they pass by the porous rocks and get accumulated, and then this is how we obtain what? Petroleum. Talking about its formation and its region where it is found in Mumbai High, Gujarat and Assam, particularly Ankleshwar in Gujarat, Digboi, Nahar Katia and Moran, Hugri Jan in Assam. This is very important for your map work. Okay, we have done a map work series already. You can see that there. The third type of energy is natural gas here. Okay, natural gas is found in the petroleum deposits. Now what happened? Wherever the petroleum deposits are gathered, it also exhale a type of what? Gas, and that gas is known as what? Natural gas. So in the surface where crude oil is available, natural gas is also obtained, which are used for domestic and industrial purposes, in power sectors to generate electricity, for heating purpose, as raw material for chemical, petrochemical and fertilizer industry. Do you know very important thing that India has a pipeline, right? And that too 1700 kilometer pipeline. Pay attention, it is 1700 kilometer pipeline, famously known as HVJ. Famously known as what? HVJ, that is Hazira Vijaypura Jagdishpura gas pipeline, and this is constructed by GAIL, Gas Authority of India Limited. What it is? Gas Authority of India Limited. It is linked with Mumbai High and Basin. It is a project by the government of India so that we can link every part of India, and this natural gas is available, can be made available to every industrial sector. Okay. Now moving to how electricity is generated using this energy resources. Very important topic. How what? Electricity is generated using this energy resources. Hydroelectricity. So we know that India is a land of rivers, right? And water is a renewable resource. By the flowing water, what was done? By the flowing water, the speed of the water, turbines can be added so that that energy can be converted to electric energy. Many hydel projects are there in India. For an example, Bhakra Nangal project on the river Satluj. Thermal Thermal electricity, basically there are thermal minerals available in environment, okay, like coal. Coal has a property of heat, okay. From that heat, electricity can be generated. In India, we have many thermal power stations used to use this resource, okay, to generate what? Electricity. And the last but not the least, the type of non-conventional sources of energy. The energy we studied up till now, for an example, energy from coal is a conventional source of energy, because when coal once ended, it will take 1,000,000 of years to regenerate, because it is a non-renewable source of energy. But here we will be studying about the renewable sources of energy. The first one, that is nuclear energy. So you know that whenever there is division, separation between the atoms, and whenever the atoms come together, they release immense amount of energy that can be converted to electricity, and also known as atomic energy, okay, or nuclear energy, like Tarapur nuclear plant. The first nuclear plant of India is located in Maharashtra. Get it? Solar energy. So India is a tropical country. In the tropics of India, we have ample amount of sunlight. Okay, with the help of solar cells, these sunlight can be converted to electricity. Talking about wind energy, yes, Karnataka also, then we talk about Rajasthan also, Gujarat also. It is a source, they are the places where wind energy is generated. Now you might have seen this type of windmills whenever you are moving from one place to another, right? Whenever you are traveling on the roadside, you will see this type of windmills located. What happens with the speed of the wind? These fans get rotated, and because of this rotation, energy is created, and that energy can be used as an electric energy. If we talk about biogas, so we know that there are several supplements that comes out of agriculture waste, like herbs, shrubs, or whatever the agriculture waste is obtained. Okay, it can be put into a what we can say a blast. Okay, it can be turned, and that releases what? Biogas. That releases what? Biogas. How energy is obtained? Tidal energy. So we know there are high tides and low tides. In class 6 we have studied that there are what? High tides and low tides in a day. Because of the generation of high tides and low tides, oceans have what? Water with pressure. Okay, whenever turbines are attached here, they get rotated, releasing what? Tidal energy. Last but not the least, that is geothermal energy, the type of energy. We know that below the earth crust is the mantle, okay, and this mantle consists of molten magma. This molten magma, when we go beneath the earth surface, is of very, very high temperature. This is the reason even today we are unable to go to the we can say below the surface of the earth. So it has immense amount of heat which can be used. Like if we talk about geothermal energy, there are places in India which have warm water kund. Okay, for example, in Puga Valley in Himachal Pradesh. Okay, for example, there is Puga Valley in Himachal Pradesh and Manikaran Sahib also, and both are the sources of what? Warm water. How that water is warm? Because of this geothermal energy. And this is what the chapter was all about. You students are on the platform of Deeksha Vedantu. These rapid revision series has started, and all the chapters will be taught to you in just 20 minutes. All the subjects are there available in one channel, and everything here is being taught in English. Hope you like this video. Just hit the subscribe button right now and get the benefits of all such videos. Thank you.